Mike, Andrea, this is the area where Perez was shot and killed. But you'll also notice this tribute garden filled with flowers, candles, balloons, and mourners paying their respects. Andrea, Fargo police are looking for a man right now that they say was involved in some kind of a domestic assault. Police tell us an officer was investigating a possible bike theft in this area. They say the officer saw a man on his bike right in front of this home. And I'm going to step out of the way so you can see that the bike is still here on the scene. Andrea, I'm here at the scene of a death investigation in South Fargo, where police tell us a woman came home from vacation this afternoon to find the man who was taking care of her house dead inside. Mike, Andrea, we're still trying to find out more about what has happened in this suspicious child death case here in Fergus Falls. And right now we're standing right outside of the home where it all started on the 300 block of Freiburg Avenue. And since this morning, we've had a number of people contacting us with some insight into what could have happened. Now, we actually had the chance earlier today to sit down with Kramer to see how he feels going into tonight. He told us he felt confident, but not cocky, and of course, anxious. If you take a look around me right now, you can see that the snow is continuing to fall. And if you come down with me right over here, you can see the amount of snow, or just some of it, that has already accumulated since it started earlier this afternoon. And it's not stopping anytime soon. It's a chilling case that has shaken up communities across the entire country. And we're learning more this evening about Rhonda's sinister plan to kill someone at the mall. And some other neighbors we talked to tell us this incident happened way too close to home, and they're scared now. But police tell us this was an isolated incident. Sayasaya fled to the Philippines, and it wasn't until 2002 when charges were filed. But Sayasaya never came back to the U.S. We got in contact with some local legislators to see how they weigh in on the matter. Ben Lean tells us he has introduced a bill that would increase penalties for people caught texting and driving. Says it was somewhere within these gates where her dog's paws were cut up. And believe it or not, this isn't the first time this quiet backyard has been invaded by some kind of vehicle. And as you can imagine, this day and this whole trip has been very emotional for a lot of these veterans. And for some of them, this is the first time they've ever seen these memorials and been to Washington, D.C. We are following some breaking news for you out of West Fargo. A search crew has been called for what is believed to be a missing aircraft. We're continuing to follow breaking news right now out of West Fargo, where a large fire is burning right now. We have a reporter there on the scene right now. That's Joshua Piguero, and he's going to join us over the phone to tell us what exactly he's seen. We do actually have a woman who was a witness to the start of the scene, Luella Martin, and she's joining us live right now on the phone to tell us about what happened. Luella, tell us what you saw right away. It sounded like you were coming out of a dollar store there in Grand Forks. Police are on the hunt tonight for a Grand Forks man accused of molesting a young child. 32-year-old Derek Mortrud is facing a gross sexual imposition charge. County man has been arrested for murder after court documents say he shot and killed his daughter yesterday morning. Fed up, annoyed, and just plain sick of it. That's how a lot of you are probably feeling about this snow.
That was so good. I'm impressed.
My older brother, he was a huge Star Wars fan, so I heard a lot of Chewie growing up.